Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day today. Whether you watch this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm glad you're all here. Today we have got kind of a unique unboxing video, a knife I requested to check out from my buddy Justin over at White Mountain Knives. This will be going back to Justin. He just sent it to me to check out and to share it with you guys. It looked like a really cool knife to me. And as you guys can tell, it comes in a longer box, so that can probably only mean one thing. But before I get started, I just want to say thank you to all the channel members, and thank you to anybody coming in to check out my knife, my EDC content. I really appreciate it. If you're so inclined, if you hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon, I would really appreciate it. So I saw this on White Mountain's website the other day. It is the VT404 2CG. And they have a lot of versions of this. It is, let's just get into it. So you got a little slip. You got a little knife. And something written in Italian that I don't know what it is. And guys, this is just an unboxing. This is not a review. I want to say this is called the, let me think. I think it's called the Handy Fixed Blade. Not 100% sure, but I think that's what it's called. So let's get this out of the way. And this little package looks like it just has a sheath in it. A little Kydex sheath with a couple of horizontal loops. These could easily be switched out for an ulti-clip if that's something you were into. And then we've got this cool looking little knife. And what impressed me about it was its look, its size, and its materials. So this is a medium-sized, smaller-sized kind of EDC knife. It is, yeah, it's the Viper Knives Handy. It is a MagnaCut blade. It is OEM'd by Viper Knives over in Italy. The designer, I want to say, I will put it in the description, but there's a knife designer that actually designed this knife. If you go to White Mountain Knives, use Javon 10, it'll save you 10%. But if you go look at Viper Knives, and they've got a good selection of them. Whoops. Sorry about that. But they've got a really good selection of them, but they make a lot of fixed blades. And they make a lot of different size fixed blades. I really like this one because it has the CNC milled contoured handles that are removable. You've got this nice contoured spine, really aggressive swedge, nice finger choil here. So for me, it's a full 4-finger knife. Does have a lanyard hole, has really nice jimping on the spine. Right there, it has the designer's maker's mark and CPM MagnaCut. And on the blade, a little billboarding, it says Viper Knives, the Handy. Let me get a piece of paper. And let's see if it cuts. It looks like a pretty, oh yeah. It's got a thinner blade grind. Very slicey from the factory. Looks like it's got a very even grind. I like the weight of the knife. It fits my hand perfectly. We'll compare it to some other knives. I don't know if I would carry it horizontally or like that. If I did, I'd carry it on my back. I would probably opt to carry this knife with an ulti-clip. Let's see if I can thumb it out of this sheath. That's a really tight sheath. I might need to loosen up those nuts. Guys, I stuck it in that sheath and that thing is tight, tight, tight. Well, that's something that would need to be adjusted. Let's see. Those are hex. I'm sure this sheath will loosen up over time. It is just very much tight. As you notice, it didn't ship in the sheath. I'm just going to take these all the way out. This might not do anything for me, but when I carry it to try it out, I will probably carry it in my pocket on an Alti clip. So no harm and no foul in taking these out. But it does use a hex. I think this is a 3/16, not a T8, or not a T6. I do not know what it is grabbing onto. There we go. So the sheath is very tight. Great retention. Not as tight with, well, when it locks in there, it's pretty tight. I think what you've got is you've got these retention points right here that'll loosen up, that hook right here on this swedge. But let's look at this swedge a little closer. And so the swedge comes back. Looks like you've got a pretty good area to sharpen there before you get a smile. I can't stress the comfort of these micarta handles. This knife's also available in G10, I think carbon fiber. I think it's right around $200. Do a couple quick size comparisons. It's going to be smaller than the bug out. So I've got some other Viper knives. I've got the Lily 1 and the Lily 2. And the Handy is going to be a little bit bigger than the Lily 1 and Lily 2. And then we can also compare it to our Guardian 3, which is going to be just a touch, maybe 1/8 of an inch longer than. But again, just an absolutely stellar size knife. Super, super slicey knife. I mean, I could therapeutically cut with that all day because it is an absolute laser beam. Guys, I'm a big fan just of the form factor. Don't know what the HRC is. It cuts great. I'm not going to run it through a lot of hard material, but I am going to carry it and use it so I can report back to you guys with kind of a thorough review of what I think of it. But if you know, I'm a fixed blade nut. This is kind of on the larger size of what I carry, but it is not by any means too large to carry. So what I'm going to do, because I don't have an Ulti clip handy, I'm going to real quickly put my loops back on. But not tighten them down too tight. And then I'll get this thing to work in. Let's take this one, and then we will wrap this unboxing up and say thank you to Austin over at White Mountain Knives, because there were a couple of knives that I wanted to check out and share with you guys that I couldn't buy at the current time. But I'm not keeping them. I'm sending them back to him. And if you guys go check out anything at White Mountain Knives, please use Javon10. It'll save you 10%. There are other creator codes you can use too. I'm kind of partial because I want him to know that I'm and my videos are resulting in traffic and business. So if you go to White Mountain Knives for any of your knife needs, you can save 10% by using Javon10. So what I did was just kind of tighten those down. They're not going to come off because, again, this snaps up and I'm going to run my belt through it. Locks in good. I just know now I need to pull it because I'm breaking it right here. So from a retention standpoint, you've got fantastic retention in this knife. Starting to come in and out of the sheath a little bit better. Got a great reverse tip, grip. It's got a very pokey tip. And it's MagnaCut, DLT coated. I'm a big fan, guys. So this is the Viper Knives Handy. This is an unboxing from White Mountain Knives. There's several of these in stock now. I'll hang out with it for a while, give you my thoughts. We'll come back. We'll talk about it. Until then, thank you so much for watching. If you're still here and hadn't had a chance, please hit that subscribe button. Mainly, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your hearts and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.